guys, my name is Uliana Vizganov, and my team and I are so happy to be here today. It may not look like it, but I'm so nervous. So jokes aside, let's get down to business. So let me begin by telling you how we ended up being here today. A bit about who we are. We come from Danciger-Darca High School, Kiriyat, Shmona. Kiriyat Shmona is in the periphery of northern Israel. Even though we are from the periphery, we are the first school in Israel to participate in the iGEM competition. In Kiriyat Shmona, we didn't have the funds to come. However, the decision to take part in the competition was presented to the class. A long discussion followed. This included addressing the advantages and disadvantages of competing. Although we realized there might be difficulties in managing a large group, we decided, nevertheless, to compete. One of the main challenges was a lack of knowledge with respect to genetic engineering. So we started to learn the topic. We knew we needed to build a team, and we started this process in early April to be prepared to be here today. We had a team meeting about the idea of the project and what we would be working on over the next few months. At this meeting, we met our advisor, Dr. Itamar Yadid, and we began discussing how best to go about developing a product.
Thank you, Liana. I'm Or. So, after meeting with Dr. Itamar Yadid, and after the introduction to the long road ahead, we felt it was important for us to share information with our parents about the competition and what lay ahead. At first, some of the parents thought our idea was unrealistic, but after they attended a meeting with the principal and teachers, they understood that it was achievable. Since we are a big team and time was running out, we wanted to get started right away. We divided the team into groups. The first team is the lab team. This team developed a product from the beginning. They put in lots of time and effort to bring about a perfect result. Without them, we wouldn't be standing here today. The second team is the documentation team. This team documented everything we've done until now. They are also in charge of our social media campaign, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The third team is the site and writing team. This team was in charge of building our team's wiki site, translating the information from Hebrew to English, and decorating the site. The next team is the presentation team. This group is our team's face. They have been representing our case from the beginning. And the last team is the logistics team. This team was in charge of planning our schedule and meetings. So now that you know who we are, this is the time to tell you why we are here today. Maybe you have recently seen the phrase gluten-free on food packaging, takeaway packs, shampoo bottles, menus, and more. So what is gluten? Gluten is an insoluble protein composite made out of two proteins named gliadin and glutamine. Gluten is found in wheat and related grains, including barley and rye. It helps food maintain their shape, acting as glue that holds food together. It can be found in many types of food, even in those that you may not expect, such as sauces and soups. For example, broccoli soup and soy sauce. A gluten-free label doesn't always mean the food has been verified to be truly gluten-free. So the FDA regulates gluten-free labeling on processed food. It doesn't always regulate claims made on restaurants and bakery menus or server ones.
Difficulties. Like any project, we had ours as well, especially when we are 23 members in the team. As you all know, we were divided into groups, and as always, there were those who were not satisfied. So, some of the difficulties we had were fitting into those groups and to find our roles in them. Functional difficulties are a significant part of our project. We had difficulties of persistence, commitment, and seriousness. But after a pep talk and understanding of what was to be expected of us in Boston, we pulled ourselves together. The lab team faced many difficulties. The genes arrived late, and it caused a lot of stress, and the time to produce the product was getting short. Pressure and tense created a tense atmosphere, and in order to reform the group, we decided to go for 2 days for team bonding, forget the tension, and to leave the 2-day break with an atmosphere of togetherness towards the competition. Our teachers traveled to the Expo Milan exhibition, where our seniors participated and gave an exhibition. This week was a bit difficult without the guidance and tasks that were usually given to us directly by them. At first, we all thought it would be hell. Instead, it became an opportunity to show responsibility and perseverance. Our project, development of biosensors to detect glutamine. The focus is on developing a gluten binder coupling to a gene. The GLAN8 gene is a protein which is able to detect glutamine. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm more than welcome to introduce you our kit. This kit may change the life of 100,000 of patients with celiac disease. Wait, excuse me. This kit includes a pad. This pad is with a protein GLAN8. The protein is able to detect glutamine. Therefore, when the patient eats food and he doesn't know if it's the gluten in the food, he puts the paper in the food with water, and if the paper glows, it means that it's gluten in the food. And therefore, he can know if there's gluten. Thank you very much. I was Yama Budbul.